Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestle Talk Live. And we are live in beautiful downtown Knoxville inside of our special motion graphics studio, our Big Bill Needham Memorial Studio. Hello, I'm Joe Lawson, and I am joined tonight first by Wrestle Talk's greatest co-host in history, the California Dream, Jackson Black.
I'm feeling super bronzed out from tattoo, but I'm just glowing over here. Jeff, guess what? I'm the same color all the way through, baby.
Oh, listen.
And speaking of a violent one, or whatever you may refer to him as, we have one of East Tennessee's great wrestlers here with us tonight, helping us host the show. Fans, the violent one, Jeff Klepper. Welcome.
That's right, baby. I'm glad to be here, and just remember that I'm too great to hate.
I'm so sorry that you got fired. I wish that you didn't.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah, it made me sad, though.
Fans, he was in action in Luttrell, Tennessee. Perhaps many of you were there last Saturday night. And this is the Backwoods Brawler, Caleb Miracle. Caleb, welcome to Wrestle Talk.
Thank you, Joe.
Caleb's looking like 98 degrees over here. Look how handsome this man looks today.
Right?
Justin Timberlake going.
It's hard to look this good all the time, especially being from here.
Fans, what a weekend it was for pro wrestling. We're going to tell you about some events coming up right now, and then we'll tell you about some more coming up a little bit later in the program. Fans, a big event. You want to be there. The SPCW Sportatorium this Saturday night, July 22nd. Live pro wrestling. You're going to see Murphy Costigan. Also, RT3 going to be in action. Hashtag Perfection, Andrew Thomas,
Still haven't wrestled him.
Chris Mason, and fans, NWA star and half of the NWA USA Tag Team Champions, AJ Kazana will be there.
Costanza.
And fans, also the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie, the Stew Crew, one of East Tennessee's favorite teams, Zach Apollyon, the American Spartan, and then Xander Storm. Also going to be appearing this Saturday, fans, one of our very special guests tonight. No joke, Johnny Poke is back in town, and he's going to be in action this Saturday night. SPCW Sportatorium, 157 Myers Lane, La Follette, Tennessee, and this is SPCW 92.
JPWA showcase. I only see like one guy that's not from there.
They use a lot. I mean, hey, there's a lot of talent coming through JPW.
There is a lot.
I think they had one recently, or might have had one recently.
There you go. Now that's the one to tell about, right?
Oh, yeah?
there.
Where am I on the
Yeah.
poster? I'm not even on the posters. It's whack.
And fans,
I'm on the very bottom.
And I'm the tag champ.
I'll edit it later.
this Saturday night, July 22nd, Tennessee Legacy Wrestling returns to the Rocky Top Community Center, 207 Jacksboro Avenue in Rocky Top, Tennessee. We got a lot of viewers there. And fans, kids 5 and under free. That's going to be a great thing. On this card, you'll see a champion there in Tennessee Legacy Wrestling. And that is, of course, Big Tanner and many others. And we'll also have the Working Man, Jacob Rayner. And fans, I thought I knew a few of these folks, but I don't think I do. Let's go to the bottom level.
All three of us?
Hello.
We have Douglas Sanders,
Ain't
the
nobody
fabulous
cares about that
one.
kid. Ain't nobody cares about that kid.
And also Bobby Reigns with him. And sitting right over here, the one and only, the Backwoods Brawler, Caleb Miracle, Xander Storm, and Smiley, and Jackson Black.
And
Xander, unfortunately, won't be able to make it.
And then the
That
tag team
is also
champions
another
being
oh,
Smiley, and this man here to my
I'll
left,
tag with you and be
the
somebody.
violent one, Jeff Klepper.
Yeah.
Also in action, fans,
Good goal.
you'll
I love
see
you, Jim.
Hairband and Rocky Rivers. What a night it's going to be. 207 Jacksboro Avenue.
What's his name? Tyler Dean.
Tyler
Dean.
Tyler Dean.
He went through
the
a big change.
reticulated rockers is what
The-
you can call them.
The refractical rockers, or
Yeah,
whatever he said.
something like that. Also, guys, this weekend at
CJ's Bar.
CJ's Bar on July 23rd, you can see School of Morton. We are going to be having our tournament to
Which I'm gonna
crown
win.
the CJ's heavyweight champion. You're going to see Jackson Black. You're going to see myself, the Violent One. You will see Draco. You will see Ricky Dooley. You will see RT3 and a number of wrestlers
What about
from
RT4?
SOM 505 Live. Make sure that you show up to CJ's Bar in Kingsport, Tennessee on July 23rd.
Fans, we also have another
You're
big
supposed to
event.
take the bump, buddy.
Oh, I see him now.
There he is.
And this is Tennessee Championship Wrestling, and they are presenting New Wave Hobbies is presenting Tennessee Championship Wrestling, a fundraiser for the Dixon County Middle School. Saturday, August 12th, you're going to see a special guest, former WWE and Impact Wrestling superstar Santino Marella is going to be right here in Tennessee. And fans, Insane Dane, Isaiah Cohn going to be in action,
I beat both them.
and so many others. This is going to be at the middle school gym, 401 East College Street in Dixon, Tennessee, and it's going to be great. And
I know the card already.
tell
It's
us
in my
about
head.
tell us about this one.
All right. Also coming up, July 26th in Greene County at the Greene County Fair, we have an amazing event coming through SOM 505. You're gonna have a tag team match between Kenzie Page and Sasaki versus Kylie Page and her partner Sam Street. You're also going to see Jackson Black in a four-way.
Yeah.
So there are many matches. Who's in that four-way? I believe
It's
Evan
me.
Golden,
Evan Golden
Victor Andrews,
and
and
the
Blake,
kid that everybody likes to beat up, Blade.
Blade Gibson. All right. And also you're going to see AJ Kazana, one half of the NWA Tag Team Champions. You're going to see AJ Kazana, and he will be in action against Cousin Condry, those of you that know him. RT3 taking on Thrill Billy, and of course, Kerry Morton, the
Thrill Billy.
NWA
Thrill Billy.
Junior Heavyweight Champion,
Silas Mason.
will be facing James Anthony for that NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Don't miss the Greene County Fair, July 26th in Greene County at the fairgrounds. Draco taking on Nathan Cross. Many hard-hitting matches that night.
And fans, also coming up, an event this weekend, July 22nd, MSWA Championship Wrestling returns to the Waco Outdoor Show. This is the 35th year, and this is at the Courthouse Square in Wartburg, Tennessee. And this event will be beginning at noon with the Cadillac Cowboy, Stephen Burns, returning to Wartburg.
You can
And
see
so,
the Violent One. That's the first place you can see the Violent One this weekend.
Backwoods Brawler's going to be there with Clipper, too.
Backwoods Brawler's also going to be there with me
I want to treat
for
him like
some
Joffrey.
hard-hitting
so you
wrestling.
guys say the name of this town for me. Wartburg.
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 Wartburg, yeah.
All
It
right.
sounds like a nasty place.
Right.
Probably looks like one too.
Fans, we are in for one exciting night. Many special guests here tonight. A special thank you to our ever-patient director, one of the greats, Zach Attack, our call screener, Miss Cindy. We are so grateful for them. And then, folks, tonight, you are in for a treat. Just buckle up your seatbelt and get your favorite sandwich. Go grab your favorite beverage and enjoy Wrestle Talk Live. Coming up next tonight is Jackson Black and his special guest, of course, no joke, Johnny Pope. All that coming your way live.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. A little excessive. Star Kid trying to get the fans behind him. Oh my God! Starfish got planted. Wolf. Ah! Just ready to punish people tonight. Well, this is all at Judas's beck and call. You know he loves every second of this. Oh, you heard that? Oh, wow. Just another loser. Talk big game on your little videos, but here you go. How big are you when you're in the ring with the Giant? The biggest man in pro wrestling right now, right? Am I wrong? He is. Yeah. And you know Judas loves that fact. Oh, Lord. Judas just loves having the alpha male in his corner. Period. Oh, very smart move by the alpha male. But not a second time. Star Kid sucked him in. Tries for a clothesline. Doesn't go anywhere. Star Kid. Oh, that's it.
But it looks like he's about to pay. Oh my God, what a pump handle slam.
Oh my God. That's got to be the slam of the week if there's ever been one at SOM.
Wow. My God. He almost put Star Kid through the ring.
He
I don't
slammed
know
it so
back to
hard.
where he
Oh,
found
geez.
this kid from. And the alpha male just issuing punishment at will right now.
And look at Judas just smiling like a...
Oh, he loves it.
Oh, wait a minute. Like David and Goliath. Maybe a little comeback
Star
there.
Kid trying to make a comeback here. Nobody's taking him down yet.
Slap to the face. Right to the head.
Star Kid saying he won't give up.
Well, if you're going to be strong, if you're going to be
Ready
tough, you
to
better be
stand
tough.
right back up to him, but oh my God. Gets a mouthful of boots, and that is all she wrote, folks.
See you later,
Here
Starfish.
is your winner, Hunter Wolf.
Do you wonder if he's seeing stars? Or if it's like little Tweety birds, or...
He lost his mask, first of
I
all.
mean, like...
Hello, hello, you ugly, ugly people. My name is Jackson Black. Oh, yes, we are going to throwback here. A spotlight along the path with my guest, No Joke, Johnny Poke. Yeah! Oh, baby, let's get her going. It's always good to meet fellow JPWA fella like me. I
Si,
love it.
senor.
So I see multiple championships here.
Yes.
Lift these up and show the people real quick.
So first, we've got, let's start with this one. We've got the EPW out of Southern Indiana, Elite Professional Wrestling Tag Team Championship, where I hold it with my dear friend and partner, Sheriff Clayton Clark. And then also with the Sheriff of Shotgun City, Clayton Clark. It's a tongue twister, trust me. Trying to say it drunk like I like to drink my whiskey. Trust me. It sucks, but hey, I can't choose who I'm partners with. You know, we just meshed so good because we got 2 titles, so I gotta learn how to say it. But let's skip that. We also have the first ever Envision Tag Team Champions, Whiskey and Warrants. Yours truly, No Joke Johnny Poke, tag teaming with the Sheriff of Shotgun City, Clayton Clark. Yeah, we just got those in the last 2 weeks, man. We've been busting our butts, traveling the roads, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio. We've been all over this area.
I feel you. And the one thing I've noticed about it is, like, I keep saying this, but, like, so back in the day they had the NES Mario, and they couldn't put any more characters on there for storage, so they just changed the color of the sprites. I have seen people in towns that look exactly like people in other towns, but maybe they are missing a tooth in a different place. Like,
yeah, dental sucks. I get it.
I get it. Okay, enough insulting all of those poor people. Poor people. Sorry.
They're good people. I'm one of the poor people. I got 3 missing teeth myself, so you gotta deal with the good with the bad.
Hey, don't be calling me. I can't answer right now.
Come on,
Unprofessional.
interrupt your
Don't
Johnny
call.
Pope time.
Don't
Come
do
on,
that.
Come on.
Okay, so let's talk about what made you fall in love with the business of professional wrestling.
Man, when I was young, I always just wanted to kind of have the center of attention. I did wherever I could. I'd be jumping out of silos and corn pits and stuff. You know, it was fun. And me and my grandfather, we used to watch it every Friday night because we were poor. So we only got the free television. So it was on, I don't know if you have it right, it's called the CW.
C-dubs.
My TV. Yeah, every other season it would come on local channels. So me and my granddaddy, we could watch it. And you know, we watched, and at that time it was Batista and Rey Mysterio in the tag team. Eddie Guerrero was still rocking it, man. That was my era. So we watched that, and man, I'd be doing push-ups during commercial breaks. I would try and rep it out, get buffed up. My grandfather would always tell me, you know, you keep that up, one day you'll be big like Batista, right? So, like, this vest, man. If you know anything about vests and gang vests, you know every patch means something special. And I got lots of patches on here, but my most memorable one, my wife got me for my birthday, and it is saying big like Batista. And when I was at the academy with Dr. Tom and Glenn Jacobs training 3 months, man, like it was crazy how hard it was, but it was worth it. Every day before I go, I talk to her, and she would tell me, go big, be big, like Batista. So ever since then, my grandfather gave it to me. She took it over and keeps fueling me, and that's still my drive. Every day, every time I'm at a show, before I go, I tell her I'm going, and she'll tell me, go be big like Batista.
So, in your training class, this is a weird one. Like, it happened to me. There was a few that just fell off. So, in your class at the JPWA, how many people made it to the end without just showing up at the end?
Oh, brother, we start with 21. We didn't even graduate with like maybe 13, maybe. And those who are still working, I'll say it. I don't care because you graduate, cool. You continue working and putting in the work. That's what separates you from the rest. There's maybe 6 out of 21 people that we started with. And I'll be the man to step on some toes and admit it. Y'all didn't make it. Y'all made it, but you didn't continue with it. And that's where the work takes place. And there's only about 5 or 6 out of 21 that continue wrestling.
2 out of 15.
Woo!
Like, there's some sporadic ones in there, but it's me and a wrestler that is based in, I want to say, Iowa, named Kelsey Magnolia.
Kelsey. Yeah.
And
yeah,
we're
I've seen her.
literally only ones out of 15 that have
Hey, man. I understand
around anywhere.
I'm from 6 hours away, and I look down and all these people in the local area who have a booming wrestling business here in Tennessee. It's booming here.
It is.
Up in Indiana, there's very few promotions, and Illinois. But down here, it's booming. You think, especially with Dr. Tom and all the other great promotions, people will go out and really train and get better, but you see them fizzle out. I don't get it.
It happens. I see somebody else is coming back to the game I saw on Facebook recently. Tyler Shoup. You seen all that?
Shoup! Oh, I did. I don't want to say I'm intimidated because I'm not. He's a pretty boy. He's got them glamour muscles, but heck, who can't starve themselves and get those glamour muscles, right? He steps away for that long because I feel like he's stepping into SPCW when I'm coming in going after Moxie, which I have well damn right and deserved my shot at that title multiple times. The crowd seen. But last show, I seen Shoup show back up. He thinks he's gonna show up. He mentioned the title, but I don't know which one. So I hope he's not trying to step on my toes and step in front of me. But if Shoup's a problem, I ain't got no problem taking him out with the rest of the trash.
I feel that. Tyler Shoup, you injured me on a sleeper hold, and I never forgot. Okay, so I actually still on my list. Anyways, before we got so distracted, let's talk about how was that first match. You remember going out that first match? How'd that feel?
First match was at the graduation of the JPWA, USA Championship Wrestling. I love it. I'll never forget it. It was with some of the original Pope Gang members. In the class, you got your little cliques. And well, I got my own fashion, the Pope Gang. 4 men started. It was me, the Stew Crew, Zach and Dylan, and also J.R. Miller. And, man, we ruled that class.
All
and
actively still working, too.
They are. We are. It's the Pope Gang for life. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was me and the Stew Crew. We went out there and took on 3 other guys. And, man, it was unbelievable. We worked so well together. We all got to shine and show what we had. And the fact that match, we got to walk away as the victors, as the Pope Gang for life, baby, and JPWA graduates. That was next to my wedding and my daughter's birth. That is definitely number 3. Top 3 moments in my life.
It's funny you bring that up because I literally did the whole, where was it, Dixon or wherever USA was. Did that, drove all the way up there from Knoxville, and then turned around and got married the next day.
No kidding. Oh, man. It's something about the wrestling biz, buddy. You're going to have a girl, you're going to have a baby, and it's going to be a girl. It's the wrestler's curse. I swear, Every wrestler I know, they have girls. So be ready. If you're a wrestler, you got to have a girl, and it's the best thing ever.
Oh, this just popped in my head. I saw earlier. I don't really want to talk about it, what it is exactly, but just everybody send your well wishes and your prayers towards Justin Savage. I'm not going to, it's not for me, just Justin, I love you, buddy. I hope everything I know it can't be well, but I hope it gets better, man. Anyways, so who inspired Johnny Pope as a wrestler?
Like you talking about the style of wrestling? It's a little bit of everything, man. The original OG inspiration was Rey Mysterio, man. Because growing up, I was a short, fat kid. I was poor, so I was like, at that time, like early 2000s, late 90s, was like still the bullying era, and we had to deal with it back then. There was no cancel culture. There was no, oh, my kid's getting bullied, give him special treatment. No, you get tough or you get left behind.
Yep.
And that's how it was, so that's what I did. And back then, Rey Mysterio, man, he was my idol because he was little man. He got bullied all the time, but still he rose above and he became the champion. So he was always my major wrestling idol, the underdog. And still to this day, no matter how big I try to get, like big like Batista, physically it's not in my genetics. And I'm cool being the underdog because I will show everybody, every time I go out there, it doesn't matter. As long as you never give up, you can do it, man. The little guy, we got a fighting chance. And I am the living, breathing proof that the little man can succeed.
I don't want to take away. You see, look at him. This guy's gotten in incredible shape over the last year.
Yeah.
Incredible shape. Good job.
Thank you.
I've seen the work. So let's do. Let's go to. So we've done our first matches. We've done some people that we'd look. Who would be any era of time? Who would you go nose to nose, toe to toe with in the ring if you could? They can be dead, alive, not born yet.
I'd have to go with John Morrison. I don't know what alias he is now. John Mundo.
He's Johnny TV now.
Johnny TV. All right. I would love to step in the ring with him because, you know, the handstand into leg drop, all his stuff it's the same as me. So you got a little bit of brawler here, the high flying acrobatics. I love it. That would be a guy I would love to go toe to toe with him or Ricochet because they're about the same. I would love to because I got a little more of him with the springboards here and there. I've been working on the springboard and I can grapple. So yeah, it would definitely be Ricochet or old Johnny TV, man.
Oof.
Yes,
that's dumb.
So make it happen. Somebody out there watching, make it happen.
I love it. So let's give some people your social media so where they can find you, follow you, keep up with you.
If you got the Facebook, I'm on Facebook as Johnny Poke. Instagram, No Joke Johnny Poke. And YouTube, I have a No Joke Johnny Poke YouTube. You can find the Christmas special. You can find the 4th of July special. You can find any kind of special you want to make yourself feel in the mood for whatever you want. So go on there, subscribe to them all. I'll make you feel good. You guys, I'm your favorite cowboy. Go follow me.
So you got any upcoming dates that people can check you out?
I do. This coming weekend, this Saturday at SPCW, I am going in there looking for Mr. John Moxley. Me and him, we've had a few going on, and let me tell you right now, SPCW, that's my Tennessee home. They gave me my first shot out of the academy. And that's why this championship, it'll mean so much to me, because John Moxley, I'm coming for you. You don't know how bad I want it, but this weekend, you're going to find out exactly how damn bad I want it, because I'm going to do whatever I have to get it.
Wayne Moxley. Not John Moxley.
Not John. Wayne Moxley.
John's going to bleed all over you.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Spotlight Along the Path with my guest tonight. No joke, Johnny Poke.
Thank you,
sir. We'll be back after this break.
Well, I guess a lot of people have been asking the question, where is White Lightning and Tim Horner, and what is he doing? Well, I'm still here in Morristown. I'm alive and well. I'm actually in my second term as county commissioner. And so if you haven't been to Morristown in a while, you need to come up and see us. We're growing by leaps and bounds. As far as the wrestling, I'm not physicality. There's no physicality, but I am still involved in the wrestling because I don't think you can ever retire from the wrestling business. Yes, you can stay out of the ring, but as far as the business, I think once a wrestler, always a wrestler. So I'm still doing appearances. I'm doing WrestleCade. I'm doing The Gathering in August in Charlotte, North Carolina. Doing some things in Georgia. And in the past, I've still actively going to some independent shows. I have recently been a commissioner at one of the independent wrestling organizations. So I do that, as much as I can. I'm a poppy now. I have a grandbaby, so that takes a lot of my time by choice. So anyway, just wanted to say hello to all the wrestling fans out there. Fink, you're number one on my list, buddy. You keep the professional in wrestling. So Just wanted to say hello and hopefully get on your show pretty soon, buddy. All right. If you need me, call Fink. He knows how to get in touch with me. Have a good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wayne Wheeler, and I am the co-host to your reigning, defending, undisputed pop culture pro wrestling expert and researcher, Kofi Jones.
And thank you for that intro, Wayne. Today we are doing, because we are both Paul Heyman guys, we are doing Mr. Paul E. Dangerously, who had to go by that just because he saw a movie, decided to
Johnny Dangerously, starring Michael Keaton. Fantastic movie.
Wanted to do a little something different, but his real given birth name is Paul Heyman, as he is the wise man, the counsel, all these other monikers.
Yeah.
But
Special counsel, the advocate, a real mensch.
But it just started off playing as Paul Heyman. He actually does have, because we do it every week, he does have a wrestling record of 6 wins, 55 losses, and 4 draws, which none of those have been registered since 2013, so I guess he realized that his butter was better on the other side of the table, as he would say.
Possibly. I don't know. He's still got a better win-loss record than Gilbert, I'm sure.
Probably Ryback lately, considering Ryback's having all these issues lately.
Another Paul Heyman guy.
But he debuted as a personality in 1985. Got one of his first big call-ups in 86 when they actually decided, okay, hey, this guy can cut promos, he can be a commentator, he can be a booker, he has managed just about everybody. He started off with Kevin Sullivan, which that would have been an interesting pairing to see if he had actually stayed with him, considering Kevin Sullivan had all these crazy characters and kind of his own direction, but if he had been kind of stuck at his like, no, you're only going to be this because I'm Paul Heyman and I'm your manager. You're not going to be able to do
Paul
anything
Heyman
else.
was in charge of the Dungeon of Doom. Like, imagine if the Yeti was a Paul Heyman guy.
But he, he actually is co-owner of a marketing agency called Looking for Larry.
Yes.
And that is one of that's a corporation you can look up. It's heavy into marketing. They have ties with EA Sports, 2K Sports, Hard Rock Cafe, casinos in Vegas.
Yeah, corporate marketing, brand management, which seems to be something.
When they say he's a promoter, he's a promoter. I mean, that's literally his business is promoting just about anything he can put his hands on.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun checking out his early years because I think when he was 11, he was doing a mail order sports memorabilia business, selling stuff there.
Yep.
He, I did see that he his first time behind the curtain at a wrestling show. He faked his way in by pretending to be a photographer.
Yep, for WWF at age 13 at Madison Square Garden.
And that's a good place to do it. And kids, remember, don't lie to your loved ones. Lie to your employer all the time. And if you don't have an employer, lie to an employer until they hire you. That's just how the system works. Anyway.
He was a shock jock type guy. Not as bad as Howard Stern, but very controversial in his day.
College days, I believe.
At a radio station in New York. He actually helped promote and take photos at another place, kind of infamous, Studio 54. And he did that at age 19 when other people couldn't even get in. He's in there as a teenager working.
That's the trick. You got to get on the payroll and then you're back there. Remember, lie for those jobs, kids.
And while he was
the opinions of Wayne Wheeler may not resemble the opinions of KCM.
He hosted the first Wrestle Party in 1985, where he had already kind of known Jim Crockett. They sent some big names because they're talking about, oh, this is a wrestling social party. So Ric Flair and some other guys that were kind of popular in that time got to go to a Studio 54 party, and I'm sure there's probably somewhere about that in a Ric Flair documentary, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That Season 5, Dark Side of the Ring, folks. We're really digging.
But like most people, he had started in the independent circuit. Once he actually went into wrestling, he was in the wrestling in Florida, championship wrestling in Florida. 1987 is kind of where he started the Paul E. Dangerously kind of gimmick thing. We talked about why he's calling himself. He was a yuppie type, brash New Yorker type character.
Yeah, based a lot on
nothing like the fact that he actually was born in the Bronx or anything.
Yeah,
I'm not sure where he would have pulled that from.
I think it was based heavily on Michael Douglas's character from Wall Street.
Yep. and with a signature ponytail that he ended up kind of cutting off without anybody paying attention.
Yeah,
at some
the
point.
ponytail lasted a lot longer than any of the rest of the hair. You know, it was those ponytails are tough.
Of course, he was main booker up in Windy City Wrestling up in Chicago. Then, where he came into NWA in 1988 and was there for 5 years. Managed some guy named Mean Mark Callis. I'm not sure if that guy ever became anybody.
Some
but,
jobber. I bet he never
yeah,
went
I mean, you know, who goes by Mean Mark? I mean,
right?
geez, I mean,
It's terrible.
Not quite Sid Vicious, but,
Right.
you know.
I mean, throw him in the same bin as the Christmas creature. No one cares about those guys.
But went to WCW for a while. They made him more of a commentator. He said he learned a lot from Jim Ross during his time there.
Yeah, and then I mean, of course, we had the Dangerous Alliance. The Bobby Eaton, Arn Anderson, Larry Zbyszko.
Original Midnight Express versus the new Midnight Express.
Yeah, we had a young, stunning Steve Austin was there. Some guy named Chris.
So he left WCW, went back up north, back to NWA, to Eastern Championship Wrestling at the time. Kind of started a coup.
Yeah.
That became something kind of special. There was a big tournament to crown a new NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling thing. He and Tom Gordon, who was kind of the money behind it, who owned kind of big up some pawn shops up there, and he wanted to push his guy Shane Douglas, and kind of just between those three, they decided that they're gonna win the thing, and then do an infamous kind of throw the belt away kind of thing.
Yeah,
throw away
Shane
traditional
Douglas
values.
holds the belt up. He talks about all the great champions who have won it. And then I'll use some Yiddish for the TV here, but he says that they can all kiss my tuchus.
And you know, and of course, the NWA people had no idea this was going on, and there was born a new ECW, not Eastern Championship Wrestling anymore, but a new brand of guys, new brand of style.
As far as branding and marketing goes, that is a great way to take like your tiny regional thing and make it like its own thing.
Right, and became its own entity, and it's like, and of course, as they say, the rest is history, because then all of a sudden he's on TV, and he's got people like the Dudley Boys and Sandman and Tommy Dreamer and Taz, and
Sabu,
all
Rob Van Dam,
all these kind of more
New Jack. Which I don't think we can ever cover on this show, but if this show ever gets a Patreon, that New Jack personality profile is going to be on there.
Maybe we'll sneak that in next February when it's more allowed because of the month that it is. You know, we might be able to sneak that in and.
Oh, is it that kind of show?
Maybe just that character that month. Then,
that might be more offensive to do it that month. Like, here's your history. Anyway.
But he goes back to WWF to 2001 to 2005, goes back to commentating. He's the lead booker on SmackDown. Of course, like anybody else.
Famously, we get the SmackDown 6.
Anybody that tries to go up against Vince, there are creative differences, they say. Because, you know, here's a guy that's literally making a name for himself because he's innovative and he's a promotional genius by a lot of the guys that liked him. And, of course, people that didn't like him called him something else.
Yeah.
But
and I'd have to imagine Vince saw that too, because Vince was kind of quietly helping fund ECW,
right?
Just to kind of pay back for all the talent he was taking. Whereas WCW would raid their talent and give them nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, I think there's a story that he was renting Two Cold Scorpio for like $1,000 a match or something like that. That's
right.
You know, not great pay, but hey, we'll promote your guy. He's gonna be a jobber on my show, but you know, we'll take your champion and make him lose like 7 times.
He'll be Flash Funk here,
but of course he has the
that famous during the Alliance, which the invasion, that whole terrible angle. We don't cover angles on Personality Profile, and that's probably a good thing because it was garbage.
I don't know. On the 5th week of a month, we might do that.
Yeah, every 5th Wednesday of the month, we talk about the invasion angle, stage by stage, show by show. But there was a SmackDown right before it was the go home for Survivor Series, the big like blow off thing. And then, like, Paul Heyman was allowed to just go out and spend 10 minutes just shooting in Vince's face. Wait. Just doing a shoot promo in the direction of the face of Vince McMahon. That's better.
Okay.
That's better.
Wording.
But it's one of the most fantastic things. Especially if you have a problem with Vince McMahon's, like, aggression towards the word wrestling or the concept of wrestling and making it a dirty word and and just wanting sports entertainers. It's such a good promo. Like, check that one out. And his one from One Night Stand.
Right.
Where he just gets to
yeah,
go
where
off on everybody.
ECW gets to come back for one night. It's kind of a homage to everybody. And gets
One Night Stand,
all the ECW
2005.
originals.
It's one of the shows, like, I took a few years off from watching wrestling, and that's one of the shows that, like, made me go back for a minute. I was like, I keep hearing good things about this. So, 05 and 06 of One Night Stand, awesome. Don't watch anything after that.
So he becomes the GM of SmackDown. Of course, he's managed just about everybody during that time because he doesn't have that one lock in with Lesnar quite yet.
Yeah.
He was actually gone for 5 years.
Yeah, a little bit after the this is after the ECW or
Yeah.
WWE CW.
Right. The
kind of
more differences with
turned into all like Great Khali and vampires,
Yeah, and came back with CM Punk, which of course
someone who he like lobbied really hard
Right.
to get into the new ECW.
Then of course he has the whole gimmick with the Paul Heyman guys, where he kind of just gets some jobbers, renames them, repackages them.
I mean, they weren't all jobbers. Curtis Axel and Ryback.
Well, as what was his name, McKinley
and
first?
Cesaro
Yeah.
at that point, but Cesaro deserved better.
Right.
Claudio Castagnoli.
And does much better now as and that other federation where he's champion.
There are no federations anymore. The Pandas saw to that.
But then it becomes exclusively to Lesnar for a while, up until his newest thing as the tribal wise man.
He's the special counsel, the wise man, and some of the best stuff I've seen him do. Because with Brock Lesnar, he was always like right there with Brock. You could see that they were kind of like they cared about each other, were connected. But with Roman Reigns, he looks like scared on a fundamental level of him several times.
Yeah.
And just watching him like cut pro or go off, and you just see him like horrified in the background or just in awe of him.
But as we do with everybody else, we have some great facts about him. He was part of the Faction of the Year 2022. I'm not sure what faction that he's managing right now, but it's the one he just did last year.
Yeah.
But Manager of the Year 1992, and for Wrestling Observer, Best Commentator 1998, Best Booker 94 through 97 and 2002, Best
SmackDown 6, baby.
Best Interviewer 2013 to 14, Best Non-Wrestler. Interesting little category. I guess instead of just saying Best Manager, but I guess they kind of threw everything else together.
Yeah. They didn't want to say Best Manager who had some garbage matches.
But he had 2001, 2002, 2004, 2012 through 14, and 2018 through current. So it kind of makes you wonder who did what in those years that he didn't win it, almost. By Best Non-Wrestler of the Decade for the 2010s. Best Interviewer for the decade 2010s. And he's in the Wrestling Observer Writers Hall of Fame 2005 and something called Inside the Ropes Manager 2020. All right, and
congratulations, Paul.
Next week we were suggested by somebody that was here last week to do a tag team. And of course we listened to the people. So the only teaser we're going to give you is that these guys were so controversial in their day that they had their own rule made up about them. So we'll see. I'm Kofi Jones.
I'm Wayne Wheeler.
And we'll see you next week.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Logan. I have been a long-time wrestling fan since I was probably 19 years old. I've seen Tennessee Mountain with Terry. I've seen ETCW. I've seen Saw. I've seen several different wrestling organizations. I love interacting with the wrestlers, chewing them out, cheering them on, whichever the case may be. As you know, we lost Terry Glendale. I think it's been, 2 years now. I know a lot of people didn't really care for Terry, but he was a good person. it was all a show. On the other side, he was very nice, very good person, did a lot of good for a lot of things. I've known him for...
Welcome back to Wrestle Talk Live, and we are live once again inside of the Big Bill Needham Memorial Studio, and we are in beautiful downtown Knoxville. Always hustling and bustling here in downtown Knoxville. And speaking of downtown, we have one of the downtown homies here. This is G Money of the 865 Boys, and joining us also as an interviewer, he is from Swamp City, USA. This is the one and only Frankie Swamp Tower. And folks, this is Wrestling's Wild Ones. And tonight we welcome a wrestling champion from Greenville, Tennessee. And folks, I've seen him in action this past Saturday night. What a match it was. And what a great crowd we had. And this is Maverick Price. Welcome to Wrestle Talk.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And tell us what belt this is.
This is the NOW X Division Championship.
And who did you beat to win this title?
I actually won this in a Royal Rumble.
Cool.
It was vacant.
And have you been in the promotion that you won this title in long, or?
No, I've only been with them for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, so it was a...
it did not take him long at all.
No, and that tells you about Maverick Price already. Maverick, we're going to ask you some questions, and we're so excited you're here tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be with us. What a beautiful belt this is. We also want to let you know that you're welcome to share anything you like with us. At the end, we'll ask for social media and things like that. But I think I'll hand the next question over to Frankie Swamp Tower here.
Well, I like to ask this question a lot when I'm in the back. Who's your inspiration? How did you get into the business, and who helped you evolve into the business?
Inspiration-wise, I would say Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Those guys, I like their style, man. And the very first match I ever watched was actually Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in their Iron Man match. So that's what made me fall in love with wrestling. But whenever I saw Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar come onto the scene, I was like, man, this is the kind of style I want. I want to be able to throw big dudes around. And
did you ever get to watch their Iron Man match on SmackDown?
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
That's a classic.
Classic.
I love that one.
What were your other 2 questions?
The other one was, how did you get into the business, and who helped you out?
How did I get into the business? Well, I moved here from Bakersfield, California in 2018, and I always wanted to be a wrestler, so I took the chance of, just moving here, really just, taking a risk. And I met this guy named Rain. Shout out to my boy Rain. He introduced me to ICWA in Morristown. And the promoter there named Jay, he gave me my first chance in 2019. But, I decided to take a couple years off, to put on some muscle and look.
And you did not fail.
You did not, sir.
Look the part, and I came back.
And everything, man.
Yeah. Came back and, just devoted everything to wrestling because I know everyone, they sacrifice a lot for this and we go through a lot. I haven't, thankfully, knock on wood, suffered an injury, but I know a lot of guys who have, and we risk it all every night. And for your final question, it was...
let's see. You said Rain. I think you answered both questions at the same time, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
you're right.
Dang, he's good at that.
No.
Wow.
No.
You need to come back more often.
Well, tell us your age and where you're from.
I'm 30 years old, and I'm from Bakersfield, California.
And when was the first time you ever seen wrestling as far back as you can remember?
Like I said earlier to this man over here, I was 5 years old when I watched Kurt Angle. Not Kurt Angle. I'm sorry. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in the Iron Man match. I was just sitting there, and my uncle was watching wrestling, and I was like, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "It's wrestling, man." And I was like, "This looks really cool." Like,
this is WrestleMania.
like man, this looks pretty awesome. I think I could do this. I think I could grow up and be like these guys. And I kind of let the dream die a little bit. But whenever I moved here, it definitely picked back up. for sure.
So we have a lot of promoters, a lot of fans who watch Wrestle Talk, and when we say Maverick Price, currently a great champion there in the division, what would you say to those fans and promoters, especially if they're expecting to see you in their town? What would be your words to them?
You know, I just would be grateful for their opportunity that they're giving me, and I'm just going to put on one heck of a show for them, and they will not be disappointed.
Now tell us the real deal. Tell us this, the word you would have for the fans there, wherever you go.
What do you mean?
Yes, you were one of wrestling's bad guys, as they call them, so I'm sure you'll have some words for some fans. So give us something that you would say.
Oh, man.
He's the smartest one. Think about it. He stayed out of it for a while. He comes back, wins a belt. He
Yeah.
picked the perfect opportunity. Hey, if he goes vacate, I can get in this battle world just for everybody else.
I
Boom.
just,
He
you
played
know,
the long game.
I did win this belt in front of a bunch of hicks, but
Hicks?
you know, yeah, you know, coming from the city, I like to be dressed in flashy gold, but I had to win it in front of a bunch of hicks.
Hicks?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
And where were these hicks at?
Irwin, Tennessee.
Irwin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Irwin, Tennessee, I can't believe it. Well, this gentleman is coming to your town soon, and fans right next to me, G Money. I know he has a question, perhaps, and G Money, welcome to the show, and your question, sir.
Well, I really don't got no question. I was just gonna say, keep up the good work, man, and get
Yes,
all
sir.
these shows up, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother.
And wrestling, this is wrestling's Wild Ones, and we always give the opportunity here at the end for our special guests to share what they would like to share about their social media, their YouTube, or where you can find them, their email, and fans and promoters. Please listen diligently. You're going to want to see Maverick Price in your town soon, along with G Money, and of course, our special guest, Frankie Swamp Tower here, our special interviewer. But the floor is open, sir, and am I a hick? I'm not considered a hick, am I?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But, you know, I am defending this title this weekend in a last man standing match.
Ooh.
First title defense.
Mm-hmm.
Why's the last man standing?
Who's your opponent?
Kyler Hunt. I called him out.
Oh, dang.
I called him out.
He's a hard man to keep down.
He won the Battle Royal over this past weekend for a #1 contender at this.
This promotion has a lot of Battle Royals.
I told him if he wanted it, he could come and get it.
Do you consider him a hick?
I consider him a goody two-shoes.
A goody two-shoes?
Living with his mama and papa.
You won't call him a hick, or you might get kicked.
Listen, the kid's got talent,
Mm-hmm.
but he's just not on my level.
Well, he's listening tonight, and he could certainly take this title from you. What if that happens?
Then I will get in that ring, and I will shake his hand, and he will earn my respect.
Yes. Well, fans, you'll see it. A big event coming up. And do you have any social media? Please tell us about any of that. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
I just got Facebook and Instagram. Maverick Price. That's it. I don't have a YouTube channel.
And our regular Frankie Swamp Tower lookup here. And fans, we're going to put some information, and we're going to have all of these gentlemen on a little bit later tonight for our call-ins. But for tonight, this has been Wrestling's Wild Ones with the one and only Maverick Price.
Yeah, baby.
We'll be right back in just a moment.
Hey guys, this is Russ. I am from the Maryville area. I've been a long-time wrestling fan, as long as I can remember, and had a couple of questions. The first question is, I'm kind of interested in knowing and learning more about the independent scene around the Knoxville area. So I was just kind of curious how many different organizations there were in the Knoxville area. And the second question that I've got, and this one is directed specifically to Kofi, was since we just lost the Iron Sheik recently, I was just curious if there was any kind of special moments or a special match that you really enjoyed. Thanks a lot for your time, and we'll catch you all later.
Welcome back to Wrestle Talk Live, and fans, I am joined tonight, of course, by G Money, one half of the 865 Boys, And fans, we are so very happy to welcome and privileged to welcome one of East Tennessee's great wrestling stars. This is the backwoods brawler, Caleb Miracle. Caleb, if you don't mind first, I would like to say something on behalf of Wrestle Talk, and we hope that you would consider this something that would be a cheerful thing. Fans, there was a great women's division here in East Tennessee, and there was a great women's star. And Michelle, this show is dedicated to her tonight, and we are so thankful for your career, and we're so thankful for all that you did in the wrestling business. And we're going to go ahead and take a caller, and perhaps they have a question for you. Good evening, and welcome to Wrestle Talk Live, and you're live on TV. It's going to be just 1 second. And fans, Cody Cash wrestled just about every place here in East Tennessee.
Yeah.
And again tonight, this program, and I know this young man's career, I know this young man well, is dedicated to Michelle. And we start out with that, but welcome in to tonight's segment.
Thank you.
And we couldn't find a name of a segment for you because you are a rough and tough individual. Now you two guys
come from the territory.
Now you two guys have been wrestling together recently, but I pretty much grew up with this guy.
Not just recently. Me and G Money, like when I first started, me and G Money tagged for like our first year of our career.
Yeah.
So we go way back.
So let's go back. Let's go back to 2002, 2003. And that's when this young man perhaps got his start. I think it was around that time.
That was around the time training started.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think around 07 was close to when I had my first match. I was in and out of the ring from the time I was like 7 years old, though. Like I grew up into the business, and it's been a wild ride, but pleasure the whole way.
Yes, and I grew up there in Maynardville every weekend, fans, every Saturday night. G-Money knows about it. I know about it. Miss Cindy knows. And, of course, Caleb wrestling every Saturday night in Maynardville. And what a scene it was. And we went up. There's a whole weekend for us. I mean, we were at the promoter's house, all of us as young people. How old were you back then?
Like 15.
Yes, and G-Money, how old were you, man?
Like 17.
17, a little bit older, yes. And it was fun. It was fun being a part of that. What's one of your great memories, or two or three, that you have of the Maynardville days?
Oh, God. I don't know about favorite. My first couple of years being in the Maynardville days, me and G Money took a lot of beatings.
Yeah.
So I can't say. I guess my favorite was a couple segments me and G Money done where we stole Lance Thomas's gear.
Yes.
Those were always fun.
We wore
days.
that.
Yeah, we wore them to the ring.
We
So
wore it,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Those are probably the fondest memories.
Now, we know that you have a lot on your heart and mind that you wish to share, perhaps. As you think about that, I'd like for you to share with us if you had a Mount Rushmore of wrestlers' favorites, who would it be?
Favorites, like people I kind of modeled my training after?
Yes.
Definitely top of the list would be Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, any more Brock Lesnar, and for my third, I don't know. Those are probably my top three of modeling myself after right now. I used to be a lot more of a high flyer, so of course, growing up for a long time, it was the Lucha Libre, the Rey Mysterios, the Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and like as I've got older, I've obviously got bigger, and so now it's more of a bigger style, brutal brawling type of wrestling for me. So anymore, it's a fight; it ain't just a wrestle. So.
Well, I'd like to let you know about something that we're beginning annually, and it starts tonight. It's called Cody Cash Day.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where Wrestle Talk remembers your mother for her career and her life, and we'd love for you to be a part of Cody Cash Day every year if you're able. And please tell us about your mother's wrestling career. and some memories, and take your time. And I know you have some things on your heart.
My mom, I guess she used to hate wrestling when I was growing up, and I watched it. She hated it. And then over time, I guess it was a bonding experience for us. She started doing stuff with local shows so that way we could be a part of it. And then she got her start in Maynardville and got trained. I was still young. She was one of the first female wrestlers in this area.
Yes.
Like as far as actually in the ring wrestling, not just a valet. And it was a lot to be proud of her for. At the time, of course, there was a lot of envy too as a little kid that wanted to wrestle. But it also opened up the opportunity for me to meet a lot of the great veterans in this area that's helped train me, and a lot of the props that I give for that's people like Jason Max, Menace, Shane Andrews, Sean Schultz, like all those guys, even Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson pulling me in the ring as a little kid and just like, hey, do this, or hey, this looks better if you do it this way. Learning the ins and outs of everything. So I always say the majority of my training came from Jason Max and my start in Maynardville. But it really started with my mom. Being able to get in the ring and work with her as she was training and learning how. So, yeah, I keep that really close to me. My mom met a lot of milestones in this area, and I mean, she'll always be remembered for that, and I'll always keep that close to me because she was my best friend growing up.
A lot of folks don't know this, but me and this young man and G-Money have been friends for a number of years, and we have stayed in the same places for shows, and I heard you speak often when your mom was with us, with your mom on the phone and with your mom in person. We know that your mother was someone that was certainly an amazing person, and in your eyes, just the most important person to you. And so we appreciate you sharing. And any social media plugs, any upcoming events you'd like to share about?
This Saturday, I will be in Wartburg for the MSWA pop-up show. I'll also be that night at TLW in Rocky Top. Other than that, for coming up, that's my next few shows. Always keep up with my social media page, the Backwoods Brawler, and you can figure out any show I got coming up because I'm very active on there. Anybody comments, posts, messages, I usually get back to everybody. So
yes. Well, we certainly appreciate you being here. And we want to have you back for part 2. And G-Money, I want to keep saying J-Money, and I don't know why. And he's got his grills in tonight. But any questions for our friend here, Caleb?
No, just keep it up, man. You're doing good, brother.
Do you remember when G was thrown through the back windshield of the Volvo?
I do.
Our grandmother came up there and threw a fit. Fans, coming up next, Heel Talk. And we're going to be taking your calls a little delayed tonight, but we'll be taking them. And Heel Talk is coming your way up next live right here on Wrestle Talk. Stay tuned.
The original Tennessee stud, Robert Fuller, is here tonight. I tell you, it's going to be a great night of action here. That's right, Tony Armstrong's. Mr. Fuji, what a legend. Mr. Fuji's going to be here tonight. Is he the big boss man? I mean, it's going to be great. This is the show. We got great crowd, great atmosphere. It's not raining. No, we got a really big crowd here tonight. Had the band Kincaid play earlier? We did. They played some legendary songs. Oh, look at this hammerlock by Ted Allen, but the reversal here by Rick Connors. This is the type of wrestling that is a throwback to the 1970s. Look at this very fundamental chain wrestling here. Look at this fireman's carry takeover by Ted Allen. And down goes Rick Connors. These guys are very, very fundamentally sound when it comes to professional wrestling. Well, Alan Williams was just in the back, so maybe he's got the next match here lined up
We've got some great matches lined up here tonight. Great crowd here at the Open Air Theater at Chilhowie Park. Right now in the center of the ring, we got a tie up here. Oh, look at Ted Allen using that hair. What little hair Rick Connors has. What hair he's got. And down he goes.
Then I didn't get to go in the back and hang out like you did, but I remember on my walkthrough, I saw very little hair.
Yeah, well, I was summoned back there by one of our promoters here tonight, and
I had more hair than most of them.
yeah, that's true.
Legends they didn't get that way by being young.
Well,
Mostly,
they spent many years fighting the wars. Look at Rick Connors, former brass knuckles champion. He trained a lot of the wrestlers here in Eastern Tennessee, and he's showing some fundamental wrestling here right now. Here comes the whip in the center rope. Off comes out.
All right, fans, welcome to Heel Talk. I am your host, Jeff Klepper, the Violent One, of course, along with my co-host, Larry Lee Lynn, otherwise known as the California Dream.
California Dream.
Jackson Black. Our guests today are Maverick Price. What is it? Big Money Maverick Price?
Yes, sir.
Fake Money Maverick Price.
Fake money. Okay.
And then we got the Backwoods. What was it? The Backwoods.
I wait for a good one.
Backwoods Brawler. Backwoods Brawler. All right. Backwoods. I about said Mauler for some reason. The Backwoods Brawler, Caleb Miracle. So we've got two great guests today. We're going to start with Maverick. We're going to put him on the spot first. So Maverick, you at SOM came in as Big Money Maverick Price and started impressing the powers that be, if you will.
Who are they?
And there's quite a few. One of them's your boss. What are you talking about?
I work for no man.
So anyway,
I showed up.
His boss Judas is one of the ones that you have to impress there. So do you think that you made a good impression at SOM?
I feel like I came in and made a statement. I feel like I really had a lot to prove whenever I came into SOM, and I feel like everyone was really watching, and I really feel like I lived up to par.
All right, Jackson, what do you think? Do you think he made a dent? Do you think that maybe there's a chance that we might see Big Money one day in the family or anything?
I liked his look. I did. It was impressive. I enjoyed that. But my main, and this is the most pressing question of the night, do you think it's really, not cool that you can only bring, a bottle of mouthwash this big on an airplane?
Wow. Wow.
All right.
That's wild, sir.
So,
That's wild. Love it. Love it.
In
That's
case
wild.
you guys don't know, apparently he's been outside hitting.
This is a wild man right here.
The smoke.
Dude, I look like so skeezy. I look like I'm about to sell you a car and then shut down my business.
Maverick, so you think that you made a pretty good impact on SOM is what you're saying then?
Yes.
All right. Well, what's your ambitions at SOM?
Gold around this waist, man. The ultimate prize, the SOM Heavyweight Championship.
Right, which is currently held by James Anthony. Is currently held by Tyler Foshee, actually.
What?
So
The World Heavyweight title?
The East
I thought
Tennessee.
he was the East Tennessee.
That
thing.
is correct.
Yeah.
So James Anthony is the James Anthony is the SOM Heavyweight
I heard
Champion.
he's raw. I heard he's raw.
He's real.
Yeah.
And he's raw.
Yeah.
All right. And we also have the Backwoods Brawler, Caleb Miracle. So, Caleb, tell me, one of the places that I've seen you around is TLW. So, let's hear, what are some of your goals at Tennessee Legacy Wrestling?
Hey, look, I told them at TLW month after month the last little bit. I took to my brother Xander Storm, and me and him have put everybody on notice there. I mean, we're not looking for gold, but we just like to fight. And they don't want to book matches, so we told them we'd start pulling everybody out by the hairs of their heads until we get a fight. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
Right. Well, I know that you said that you're not necessarily looking for gold, but you're looking for a fight. I know there are plenty of people at Tennessee Legacy Wrestling who will definitely answer the call for a fight. Is there anybody you're looking at currently?
Looking at?
Interesting.
See a lot of guys.
See a lot of guys, a lot of choices.
I mean, I've asked and asked, and the most they gave us was a guy named Dangle and a guy named Chop. I mean, one's
Dangling Chop.
One's
and
like
Chop.
that. Like it wasn't very much.
That's a low down dirty shame.
That's a low grade. That's a low grade. We need the high grade.
Do you know
It wasn't much of a fight.
Dangle and Chop, he said. Do we know Dangle?
Dangle's a gold medal guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dirty Dangle.
Yeah,
Dirty Dangle. He
Yes.
said, "Wow, that's
Okay.
wild."
So anyway,
They answered the beck and call, and they got beat.
they got beat.
So,
All right. Well, as you know, myself and Smiley are actually the tag champs at Tennessee Legacy Wrestling.
like a partner.
So,
Just goes to everybody.
what about myself and Smiley?
Hey, I mean, if y'all want to answer the beck and call, I mean.
Hey, if he ain't there, I'll fight this guy. I got a lot of intel on him.
Wow,
intel. That's wild.
All right, so Jackson, of course, running his mouth because I am no
'Cause it's
longer
Jackson Black.
his partner
Nope.
at SOM.
We
I
fired
was
Jeff 'cause he
fired
couldn't
from the family.
A match.
But Jackson's going to find out that the violence is just getting started. You can look at some
And
of
the
the
dream will
videos
just
on
get
my
bigger,
page
baby.
and see.
I'll hit
But
it
I'm kind of excited to see and wondering who Jackson's going to be teaming with.
Nobody.
now.
I just put him on my belt because I am the tag team champions.
He puts him on his belt. That's
You're
what
two-
it is.
Yeah, just there and here.
Okay.
And
Okay.
So you don't need
all
them.
right.
Unearned.
So
Unearned.
let's get back to you, Maverick.
Oh, yeah.
Who are some of your bad guy influences? Who are some of the bad guys you like?
I would say Razor Ramon.
Ayo Chico.
Ayo Chico. Ayo. Maybe Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to go off a loop on this one. Eddie Guerrero.
Oh no.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
He's great.
And I hear that you are also a huge fan of the heel that's in our area. What's it? Dave Ramsey, I believe, is his name.
Oh, Mr.
So,
Dave Ramsey.
you really like that guy.
He sounds like he's from Egypt.
Oh yeah, no, you know.
Is he from Egypt?
I will never disrespect a promotion, but
I
that
will.
guy
I've done
guy is definitely something different.
Just whisper it.
And he's
Just tell
he's
Jackson, he'll tell you.
I don't care.
he's different. I don't know what else to say. He's a different breed of a man with an ego the size of an elephant.
Is he also the size of an elephant?
Yes, he is.
Lose some weight, Butterball.
But I mean, I put him on my shoulders and squatted him, and Samoan dropped him. So
Because you know what?
But
I looked at
did you
him
do
and
a
he's
proper
got perfect squat.
Did you do a
Yes.
perfect
Yes.
squat? See,
Yes.
Ask
Yes.
Hunter Wolf if you want to know about
Wow.
the perfect
That's
squat by
crazy.
Maverick Price.
Wow. That's
So
wild.
what about you, Mr. Miracle? Who are some of your influences in the bad guy realm?
Bad guy. No, I have to agree with him on the Eddie Guerrero part. That's like one of the biggest influences. One of my favorites as a bad guy was Randy Orton. I think
Yes.
for years he pulled it off greatly.
Okay. 09 Orton was.
I
Chris.
really want to punt kick a lot of dudes.
Yeah,
too,
bro,
man.
yeah,
It's
right.
like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
You know,
Like his manager, I would love to punt kick his manager right
like
in the
Taylor
skull.
Fauci, I kick him in the face. Driven Lee, I kicked him in the face.
I kicked Jackson in the face.
Joffrey over here, I want to poison like Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, just like kicking people in the face. Anyways.
Okay. But I do it correctly.
Yeah, not all the time, because
Not all
sometimes
the
they go,
time.
hey, I missed that one.
Oh, listen, he's gonna start with me.
Yeah.
But then he kicks him really hard the next
So-
time, so it's okay.
All right, so fans, we're going to get ready for our Q&A session. But thank you for joining us tonight for Heel Talk. We will see you next week or beyond. Stay tuned for Q&A.
Take him over. Couldn't take him over. He tried to take him over.
This is old style wrestling.
This is old school as fast.
Any old style. Some of them are pretty old. They're having a hard time, but they're not doing too bad for a couple of old.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Well, you know, here's a tie up here.
I won't say too much. Rick Connors might see this stuff.
Look at Rick Connors. Takes him over. Oh, look at this. Look at the pressure he's applying on that arm. Look at the pressure he's applying there.
Looks like some angles going on in the ring there.
Rick Connors really applying the pressure here to Ted Allen. Once again, wrestling fans, this is Knoxville Legends Night here at the Sheer Harley Park Open Air Theater here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville Wrestling Legends Night. We got two legends in the ring here right now. Oh, look at this. Connors could get pinned here. He's got to watch out.
Yeah, he's in a bad position. Uh-oh, he's trying to run it around.
So a lot of dignitaries here tonight. A lot of local wrestlers are here tonight checking out this Legends show. A lot of people that we don't normally see. It's nice to see them come out here tonight to this show. Got a big crowd here. Eddie South out here. He sure is. Pauline's here. A lot of our regulars and a lot of people we haven't seen. So Mac Murray's here tonight.
I saw Mac, yes. I did.
He certainly is.
He gave me a BC powder. Mac got BC. Sure does.
Right now, Ted Allen here going to work on Rick Connors. I mean, don't expect no wild and woolly action here from these guys. These guys are very solid fundamental wrestlers. Look at Connors. Oh, look at that chop. That chop by Rick Connors.
Right across the top.
Whips down in the center rope. Ooh. Knee to the midsection. Down goes Ted Allen. Snapmare takeover. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. This is a very interesting move here. He's got Allen tied up here in a knot. He's got that arm pulled back there. He's got Allen's left arm pulled back here. This is trying to get a submission here.
It would work on me, but it's a pretty big man in there, so hopefully.
Yeah, Ted Allen's a big fella. He probably goes 240, 250 pounds. Still looks in good condition.
Tell you what, Gene, I felt like a dwarf. I was standing over there next to Robert Fuller, man.
Robert Fuller is huge, isn't he?
Scared me. I was like, damn.
He's a tall man. He's a tall drink of water, as we say. He's here tonight. He's going to be in a six-man tag.
Staring square into his belly button when I stand next to him. He's a big man.
Well, look at Ted Allen here. He definitely has the advantage here on Rick Connors right now. Scott Patterson's our referee. Our regular referees here tonight that we normally see in Knoxville are Scott Patterson and Scotty, our senior referee. They're here tonight. O'Connor's trying to fight back here. Shot to the midsection. Another shot to the midsection. Oh, eye gouge by Allen. Oh, he's going to ram his head. Oh, Rick Connors tried to block it, but I think Allen got enough to do some damage. Hip toss. Hip toss and down goes Connors. Connors trying to fight back here again. Looks like Allen's gun tied up in a headlock here, side headlock. Once again, these are veteran wrestlers that screwed the old fundamental style. You're not going to see no high-flying moves from these guys. Oh, look at Connors. Oh, right hand. That knocked Allen out.
Nuts and nuts with a brass knock. Boy, I bet that didn't feel good.
Knocked Allen out. That stunned him, didn't it? Oh, man.
Down again.
Down he goes. Oh, Allen trying to fight back here. Allen whips him in the center rope. Oh, a face press. It's all over.
Oh, they got it. He got it. Rick Connors.
Rick Connors with a loose face press got the win.
Traveling over there.
Well, Rick Connors gets your victory here in the open contest of this Legend show, and they shake hands very sentimentally here.
Yeah, I think Mr. Allen thinks it was a quick count there.
Kind of thought so, but that was rather awkward face press by Connors, but he got enough to do the damage.
Rick's not taking off yet, but
Rick Connors is your winner here in this opening match.
going back to the back.
And fans, things have gotten wild, real wild here inside of the Big Bill Needham Memorial Studio.
That's no joke.
No joke.
And speaking of no joke, we have the one and only, the Naked. What? Oh, yes.
The one and woo!
He's got
And he is multi-time champion currently.
Poke show.
No joke, Johnny Poke. Welcome to the program.
Yeehaw, brother, man. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Thank all you hooligans for coming. And
Oh,
hey,
we're
y'all
hooligans.
yeah, y'all
Oh,
hooligans.
my
Y'all
God,
hooligans.
Cowboy. Look at that transparent belt he's got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm still not seeing
I've
it.
never seen a belt like that
Get
before.
that.
It's
It
nice.
looks like it
changes-
turned the belt blue.
Yeah, it changes to the occasion, so it's all around. That's what it does.
Johnny got the new belt.
And Brewgrass, brother.
And fans, we are waiting to hear from you, 865-215-4337, and we might be able to get a caller or two on the phone. But guys, I'm opening up to you tonight. Johnny Poke, no joke.
Little.
We're so glad you're little. What?
I just know that. I just said he had a poke.
You have
What, you
something to
talking about my
say.
poke?
You talking about my poke?
Yeah, that says something. It caught your eye, apparently.
He said,
little. That's why.
Little Johnny Pope.
Hey, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Look
Ah,
at me. I'm the smallest guy in here. I'm holding the most gold. So what do I have to say about that? Just saying.
I believe in
Just saying.
conspiracy theories too.
That's just because I ain't got mine with me.
Oh, yeah. Talk is cheap.
And we haven't linked up yet, so.
One day.
Title. Do it.
Someone
Title
make it
for
happen.
title.
Someone make it
Could
happen.
all three of these titles be on this guy?
Wait, so
Perhaps.
Johnny just gets one
He
more.
can't take it.
Can't take
He
it.
can't take it.
I don't know. This
Or
guy's
could
been
both of
better
these
than him,
titles and that one he has already be on him?
This says tag team champion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of his
Tag
Maverick
team.
rides. He's like a.
You know what? I
Solo
want to
guy,
make
I
a
think.
personal bet here. Next one to win a title, tag or individual, is the better of the two. How about we let the walk and the talking get out the door?
Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna keep you. I'm
So
gonna
you
look
said
you
next-
up, and
next
we're gonna
person
find
to
out.
win the title,
And now
right?
the loser has to drink a beer out of the other's jock strap.
Whoa.
What?
You heard it here
Whoa.
first. One of us is drinking out of the jock strap.
I gotta get
Oh,
out and be
my
that guy.
God.
I'm definitely gonna. I'm about to be a tag. I think I'll be a tag team champion.
Oh, you
By
got to
next
drink out of a
week.
jock strap.
You are a current tag team.
I'll be another one. Dang it!
Vans,
I got too
tonight
much
we
gold,
welcome
Jeff.
here to our panel, Jackson Black,
Loosely,
the California Dream,
loosely used. on
and
that.
also fans, Frankie Swamp Tower from Swamp City, USA. And we
Hate that
have, of
place
course,
hot.
next to him, G Money of the 865 Boys.
865
And then right over there, we have Wayne Wheeler, and Wayne Wheeler screwed over a little. And we have
I'm going to be playing the role of Joel's hair for the night.
Yeah.
It looks like it
Thank
ran
you so
away.
much.
Looks good on you.
I mean, it's growing, you know,
Joel's
it's,
got
it's
hair.
growing back, like back. You know,
He looks like an energy vampire right now.
Hey man, we're all not here.
Waiting on your call, people.
And fans, we have two great folks on our team here at Wrestle Talk. We have an expert in research of pro wrestling, a great knowledge of pro wrestling,
Thank you.
and that being Kofi Jones.
What? I thought he was
And then
talking
you have
about
a
my
wrestling historian plus pop culture expert and historian, that being Wayne Wheeler.
Just because you say Punky Brewster, like get out of here.
Hey, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I do that for y'all.
Okay.
And right next to him, folks, a backwoods brawler. Now, I think he's looking at these titles pretty closely.
We're the same guy now.
And
Yeah.
I introduced Wayne.
Yeah, I'm the hair, and you're the body. You introduced
Caleb Miracle.
I got two introductions. I don't need
Yes.
any more. They know I'm here.
And Frankie Swamp Tower is here. And did I introduce you, Frankie?
Yeah,
I did.
Nobody cares.
You said he was from like
I don't even know why I'm here
Tramp
for.
Stamp City or something like that. I don't know what you said.
The only thing that you mentioned Frankie for is if you need somebody to beat up.
Oh, give me a break.
Man,
now,
Jeff, I
guys.
don't agree with a lot, but I agree with that, baby.
Yeah.
This looks like I'm stalking.
Yeah.
Frankie Pretzels.
Folks, we have a
You know.
lot of matches coming up this weekend, and you see a lot of titles on folks. And fans, we want to remind you of SPCW. And
It's okay, buddy.
fans,
It's okay.
we are going to introduce you to our newest segment host here and one of our guests. And he is from Greenville, Tennessee. And thanks for the reminder.
That place sucks.
And fans, I saw him in action right up close at ringside this past Saturday in Luttrell. This is Maverick Price, and we had a great interview earlier tonight. and we appreciate him
God,
so
your
much.
town sucks.
And fans,
It's okay. I'm not even from this hick city.
Okay,
This
that's
hick
right.
state.
That's right. We
I'm
talked
from
about this.
California, baby.
Is there any hicks in here?
This is a hick city and a hick state.
Oh man,
Dang.
Who's the hick in here?
I thought I was till now.
I thought it was making Mr. Poke over here.
Mr. Poe,
I mean,
Mr. Klepper.
The backwood brawler back there may take offense to that.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Hey, it's just a moniker, baby.
Fans,
That's the way I live.
live pro wrestling this Saturday night, July 22nd, 7 o'clock p.m. at the SPCW Sportatorium at 157
That's
Myers
that
Lane in
JPWA
Tennessee.
Showcase show, right?
And I don't
Everybody
see
on there is on
information
JPWA.
on there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying everybody's from JPWA.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's because we're good. That's why.
And fans, we have in action Murphy Costigan, the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie, the Stu
Wayne, not
Crew,
John.
and the great tag teams.
Yeah.
I drank too much for
RT3,
RP3.
and Chris Mason, hashtag Perfection, Andrew Thomas.
Wait, that's the guy's name, Chris Mason.
I like
hashtag perfection.
Dr. Robotnik.
And then, of course,
Wow.
Vander
He has to
Storm,
hashtag himself.
That's
Zach
crazy.
Apollyon, and then the one and only, our guest tonight, and he's dressed
Oh,
like he will be
yeah.
dressed, I
The
assume,
naked
Saturday.
one.
Come on in.
No joke, Johnny Pope,
Yeah!
multi-champion. Are you excited for Saturday?
Oh, I'm
Johnny
so
Joke.
excited because if everything works out the way I want it, old Wayne Moxie, you'll be out there. And I'll get my shot at that junior heavyweight title, and I'm going to take it back home to Indiana, baby. I'm going to do it right.
Speaking of Wayne Moxley,
Wait, why
didn't he send you a present? Why don't you tell us about that?
What?
The present that Wayne Moxley
Yeah, Wayne
sent
Moxie,
you.
he sent me a dookie.
A what?
He sent me a dookie.
Yeah.
A dirty diaper with a dookie
Classic,
in it.
sir.
And here's the
Classic.
thing: is he don't have a baby, so
Where'd he
it's
get it
his.
from?
It's his dookie.
It's his dookie.
He is
Classic.
crazy.
So Wayne does
That
astronaut
travel
drives and he
long.
wears a diaper?
Yeah, that's how he
Classic.
makes it from show to show. He don't pit stop. He dookies in his diapers.
I know for a
Then he
fact
brings
has
it to
pit
your
stop.
house.
He's got
So
Andy
he
off
mailed
the
it to
car.
her.
Oh,
Yeah.
he mailed it to
Mailed
you.
it.
It's,
Wow.
I can't believe the U.S. Postal let that happen.
Was
but
the
it did.
stench still with the poop?
Dude, it stayed in the box. Once he
Nice.
sealed it, it air sealed it. And I opened it up and got a full face of for a recycled Moxie.
If you've not
That's what I
seen the
got.
video, you gotta watch the
I
video.
gotta see this classic.
It, was,
video.
it wasn't good. It was still in form too, corn and all. It was horrible.
Wow,
It was
corn and
terrible.
all.
Well,
So Moxie, yeah, you got another thing coming
Oh,
this
February
weekend. I'll
1st,
see you,
bro.
buddy. SPCW, you're
February
going
1st.
down.
Look, I'm backwoods. Even that sounds gross.
Yeah.
Folks,
No,
you're going to be ready to certainly to see No Joke Johnny Poke. And as you hear on TV, it's no joke. He is great, and he is a multi-time champion. And Johnny Poke, the fans are so excited you're here tonight. Many
Yeah.
fans have sent things to us, and we're going to share those things on social media a little later.
he probably
Folks,
said he's naked.
Yeah, I
I'm from
am.
Rockwood.
Yeah,
Hey,
whatever
Rockwood.
that means.
we have Frankie Swamp Tower back here. He's very unusually quiet for some
No, that's
reason.
Frankie.
I'm observing the chaos.
So while we're putting over shows, guys, again,
Yes.
let me
Yeah.
remind you,
Just got his
July
glasses on, he must be getting
23rd,
serious.
July 23rd, SOM 505 Live at CJ's Bar in Kingsport, Tennessee.
That's where I get my next title.
We
I'm
are
happy.
we are going to be holding a tournament for the CJ's Heavyweight Championship title. And we want to see all of you there. You're going to see stars like Jackson Black.
Hey, Jackson Black and
You're going to
Jackson Black
see
and
the
Jackson Black.
Violent One. You're going to see Draco. You're going to see
Stop
Ricky
putting your name
Dooley,
after me to get my
RT3.
clout.
You're going to see Santiago, the Aztec Warrior. You're going to
Aztec
see
Warrior?
many of the stars of SOM at CJ's Bar. And then next
Wednesday.
next Wednesday, July 26th. July
Yeah.
26th at the Greene County Fair, you're going to see SOM 505 Live right there at the Greene County Fair. You're going to see stars like the Thrillbilly Silas Mason. You're going to see RT3. You're going to see AJ Kazana versus Cousin Condry. You're going to have Kylie and Kinsey Page in action, in tag team action with Sam Street and Sasaki. You're going to have a four-way match between Evan Golden, the up-and-coming Evan Golden,
He ain't up and coming.
Jackson Black, Victor Andrews,
Up-and-comer.
and the absolute
Yeah.
perfection, Blade Gibson, and then
What?
you're going to see the main event is going to be for the NWA Junior Heavyweight title, Kerry Morton versus James Anthony,
Rock
the
and roll.
current SOM Heavyweight Champion. Can't wait to see that one.
That'd be
Fans,
nice.
that's going to be next week, July 26th at the Greene County
I got
Fair.
a bone to pick with Goldilocks, though. He's been following me around since both of our careers have, like, taken off.
You haven't fought him yet either.
No.
But I'm going to.
I haven't fought him yet either, but he's been following
I'm
me
going to punch
around
him in
like
front
a
of
little
ugly
poodle.
people at a fair.
Ugly people at
Oh.
a fair.
This is Goldilocks.
I go to the fair.
Evan
Am I ugly?
Gold.
Hey, and here's also for SOM. If you want to keep up with the action of SOM, subscribe to SOM on YouTube, and you will see all the hard-hitting action. of
Fans,
SOM.
some quick birthdays to shout out. Rashad, our friend, his birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Landon from ETCW. Happy birthday in just
Who
a
the heck is Landon?
couple of days. And
Doesn't
folks, some
matter.
other great birthdays. Angie Kirkland, she's at Resolute Wrestling ringside all the time. And
Ugly
happy
probably
birthday
too.
to her. And Steve Scott, his birthday is today. He's one of the great
the
wrestlers.
selfie guy.
And also
That's
to
really nice.
Randy
I like Steve
Ward,
Scott.
happy birthday. Fans, we're going to go around and give each of our guests a moment to share a final thought. And we'll start here with No Joke Johnny Poke.
Hey, it's been no joke of a night, y'all. Please, if you like me, if you don't like me, I don't care. Follow me on Facebook, Johnny Poke, YouTube, No Joke Johnny Poke. There's funny specials on there. It's fun. Follow along, drink with me. I'll see y'all soon at a show near you. No joke, Johnny Poke.
And California Dream himself, Jackson Black.
Oh, me, yeah. I just hate all of you people.
I hate you too.
I hate all of them. I hate your cars that are like 25 years old. I hate how
We got
poor you
Louise
are.
going on a
And that's all
rant.
I got.
All right, and right next to him, folks, the one and only Caleb Miracle, the Backwoods Brawler.
I just want to say thank everybody for
He's
watching.
behind him,
I'm
by
not.
the way.
I'm behind Jackson. Not really.
next to him.
Frankie's like almost like
But-
blending in.
He broke his finger.
I
But
am
no,
next to everybody.
I've enjoyed being here tonight with everybody, and hope to come back. See you guys soon.
Hey, if you need a partner on Saturday, I got you.
I might be calling you, Jackson.
And of course, fans, a few seconds left here. The one and the only
We're on the
Kofi
same
Jones.
show.
And Kofi Jones, any final thoughts, any shout outs? I know you met a lot of people this week.
Yeah, we hope to meet some more soon. We try to go out to any of the shows that we actually get promoted on here, the ones that are locals. That way, And I will tell you though that I do cheer the bad guy. Sorry, Frankie. So when you see it, crowd people, don't wonder why. That's what I do. I cheer the heels there because nobody else does. So when you guys everybody's chanting all the good guy names. Yes, I am purposely chanting the other ones. But I'm doing that because that's what I do.
Well,
Yeah, I can't even picture
Well,
it.
that's good. That's all we have.
But I have to say next time.
Wayne
said all the
Wheeler
shows.
next to him, Wayne Wheeler.
I
Any-
mean,
I'm startled. I feel like Kofi just outed that he's from Canada. So
and Frankie Slumtower. Any final
Can I
thoughts
please
tonight?
be
Final
serious for a
thought,
moment?
Kofi Jones, I don't care if he cheered for me. I still won on Saturday. So,
And then next to
Frankie's
him
got
is
his first
Gene
win
Money
in
of the 865 boys.
137,000 losses.
And then Maverick Price right over here. We welcome him. Any final thoughts tonight, Maverick?
And he's done.
I just want to thank you guys for letting me come here tonight. I got my first title defense this weekend in Elizabethton.
Remember my
Last
first title
man
defense?
standing match against Kyler Hunt.
Oh, God.
I cannot
I beat
wait.
the
All
brakes
right,
off
and
that
something
boy.
real quick, about 10
Many
seconds.
times.
Alright, so what I want to tell you about is Ultimate Annihilation, July 28th at Resolute Wrestling. You can see the Violent One, Jackson Black. You can see all of us, Ultimate Annihilation, Resolute Wrestling.
Fans, a special shout out to the true warriors, those at East Tennessee Children's Hospital. We thank you for watching. Good
It's
night.
been fun. It's
from
hot.